Hey everyone! I have to show up 8 o'clock no matter what. You hold yourself accountable to journaling every single day. You have to be real about what you got done and didn't get done and assess exactly why you didn't get certain things done. Explain that to you guys and then go over how I'm gonna fix it. And then first, I want to do some tarot card pulls. Here, I'll show it to you first. Variants. It's kind of cool. Aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. Sounds like the exact opposite of me. Force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Let's get to journaling. To-do list ended up looking like at the end of the day. Sometimes my brain will just get distracted, and so I'll have this task, but then I'll have lots of random ideas that come up or like want to deviate from the task. So sometimes highlighting the specific task that I'm working on helps me when I look over to the sheet, I'm like, oh, right, this task, we're doing this task, and then we can move on. And I even put down a little section here that said random ideas and urges, and they're like little urges for my brain to deviate and do something else that I don't necessarily want to do. And at this now, the main urge that I have was automate my next group by creating a funnel for the emails that go out when they're in the 8-week program. That's a really good thing to do. Tasks that I had set out earlier in the day were much more important for me to get done. So I'm glad I was able to catch that as an urge. Today for journaling, I want to do just a little gratitude thing. I always ask the question, I write down the question rather than just writing down the answers to it. Is repeating that question out loud in your head and then writing it down, it's more likely you're gonna have the thought. And I think a lot of times we're just not good at asking good questions. We're good at asking terrible questions like, why do I suck? Why is this not possible? Why should I give up? But how often do you ask yourself productive questions? And I think, what are you grateful for is a great question to have just at the tip of your tongue always. Journaling slows down time. You're obviously taking a moment to sit down, write down your thoughts, and it does feel like things just slow down a little bit. Taking time to take inventory of what's going on around you, and I think as an adult, like when you're a kid, I held my friend's brand new baby a few weeks ago, and that baby was just like processing so many things, right? Just like looking around and taking in the world. But when you're a kid, you're much more observant and present with your surroundings. Part of that, things feeling new and that sort of stuff, makes time feel like it's going slower. But as you get older and you've been through situations before, and then also there's this other theory on time that I'm not going to explain very well, but because you have more time that you've experienced, the rest of the time that you keep on going through seems faster. So it's not all like being present, but the journaling that we're doing, especially appreciating what we're grateful for. When I don't do things like this, it seems like that goes away so quickly. And gratitude journals are such a good thing to do to remember and truly take in the times where you're enjoying what you have. Like my days go a lot slower when Instagram, and I have right here like a content and schedule and stuff like that. All right, so that's the top 3 things that I need to do today. Sometimes I'll journal beforehand and say like, what results do I want today? And that helps me define what I need to be doing today. Really, now that we have what we need to get done today, I want to make sure my mindset is set and I know what I need to think in order to achieve that. And actually before that, I want to write down real quick, what is my default? Like what kind of patterns and automatic things do I do that I need to be aware of? And how do I need to kind of change that and come in with my mind? So that should be 1, 2. And if you're following along with this process, let me know how it's going. All right.